Hey, this is Tina with Overall Adventures. Thank you so much for joining me. I just want to start by saying that I am not commanding you to do anything. I'm not telling you how to feel or heal or grieve or whatever it is that you're going through. I have an invitation, though, for you. I have an idea, an invitation, and I ask you to listen. I believe, and I've talked a lot on this channel, that art, all different types of art, painting, music, dance, writing, theater, movement, has the capacity to heal. I believe that art can take care of our culture. My invitation to you is to make art, make more art in the face of what America is experiencing right now. Your art matters. Your art is important. We need it. We need to know your voice. We need to see your voice. We need to hear your voice. Please, if you have been experiencing any fear, and I've talked about fear, you can check my creativity video. Fear, we all feel afraid when we start a creative project. But now is not the time to let that fear win that battle. Artists, I call you to rise, to help us process, to help us visualize, to help us experience the emotions, the fear, the grief that a lot of people in our country are feeling right now. So whatever it is that you do, if you sing, if you write, if you make music, if you dance, please make more of it. Show it, share it. No more desk drawer novels. Share it with us. We need to hear how you are processing this world. We need to see the state of America for what it is. I saw this Toni Morrison quote and I just wanted to share it with you because it brought me to tears. This is precisely the time when artists go to work. There is no time for despair. There is no place for self-pity. No need for silence. No room for fear. We speak, we write, we do language. That is how civilizations heal. Another one of my favorites is Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes. She wrote The Women Who Run with the Wolves. For all of my women out there who are feeling vulnerable, I really encourage you to go read her book. I'm gonna be just like quietly crying this whole video. If you need to reconnect with your source of power or sisterhood, I really recommend purchasing Women Who Run with the Wolves. But Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes on her Facebook recently posted, "Do not lose heart. We were made for this." She describes that this whole process leading up to right now has been training. That we have been training for this right now, and we are meant to be here in this moment together. I turn to my heroes. I turn to female heroes in times of pain and in questioning. Liz Gilbert posted, she asked herself and her partner one simple question, is who do I want to be in this situation? Who do I want to be in this situation? Who do I want to be in this situation? Who do you want to be in this situation? When you write in your journal or when you paint your paintings, what do you want your grandchildren to see when they look back and see where you were at this time? What do you want them to know that you did or didn't do? So a couple of things that I want to offer, some really solid resources on how you can use your art for good right now. The first one is that in the past week, so many new groups, so many new initiatives have started up and people are coming together to create new projects. These people, these new groups need artists, they need logos, they need newsletters, they need writing, they need movement, they need videos. Get involved in some of these new initiatives and offer your art. We need art to hang in the classrooms right now to reassure our children, to educate our children. whatever you have to create, find these little tiny groups and share your work. The other thing that you can actively do right now is collaborate, is come together with people that you've always wanted to work with. That could be me. Reach out to me. Reach out to one another. If you have an idea, if you have a project, let's do this together. I'm the tiny YouTuber. I'm here. I'm here. I read your comments. Don't always get to respond on time, but I'm here. We are all here together. So if you have an idea, share it. And I will do my best to be involved, and I expect you all to be there for each other as well. Let's do the projects that have been on the back of our minds or that we've been sitting on like ducks or chickens. It's time. Use your art as a tool for communication. Let's make Thanksgiving awkward. If you have family that voted for Trump, it's time to talk about it together. It is time to talk about what is going on and what they're feeling, and asking them why, how that voting for someone who is so bigoted and sexist, how does that not reflect their own values of racism and sexism and xenophobia? So if you have trouble, I know, believe it or not, I have a lot of trouble expressing myself vocally, and my family and I do not agree. So what I will be doing, I know for myself, is writing a letter or poetry and being able and sharing myself that way through my family, and hoping that my art will be able to reach out. And I encourage you to lean into those uncomfortable conversations. Paulo Freire says that conflict is the midwife of consciousness. We have to lean further into this discomfort, lean further into this pain in order to bring up consciousness and awakening within one another. And I recognize that action is so much more than intention. So though I do have positive intentions, it's hard. We all need to engage in these conversations and put ourselves out there to make mistakes. And I just want to say also, for those of you that know, I'm writing my NaNoWriMo novel this month. I'm writing these self-love letters to myself, and I recognize, like, after all of this, it just feels like so irrelevant. Like, why am I sitting here writing love letters to me? And so I struggle with that, and I spoke with a bunch of my various friends, and they assured me that no matter what kind of art you're doing right now, even if it feels irrelevant, I promise you that it matters. I promise you that it's important, and you might not know why yet, but it's still important to make. If that idea is coming to you, if that idea is knocking on your door, it is time to welcome it in. It is time to enact that idea of art. I invite you. I encourage you, and I reassure you that your art, your journal, your poetry, your dance, whatever it is that you do, that you're passionate about, matters, and we need it. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Tina with Overall Adventures. If you have any ideas or comments or projects that you want to share with me, or artistic ideas that you just need to kind of like work out with somebody, let me know, and let one another know in the comments below. Thank you. I wish you well. I'm sending love and generosity and fire to your creative process.